Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna go over salad chopping, I guess. And this is the last 30 days of the salad mining, or whatever you call it, chopping. It's the AI renting or rentals of your rigs basically, or your computers. With GPU, so there's basically requirements of your hardware, and if you meet your requirements you can rent your AI power. So for the last 30 days it's been going up and down a lot, so and that mainly is probably my updating here with a bunch of that new versions of the solid that came out, 1.6.7, 6.8, 6.9, and 7.0 was mandatory update, and I guess that happened somewhere there, which I don't know if that fixed some of my issues there, but doing all these previous updates was kind of silly because I had to, some of the rigs kind of acted a little bit, and then there was new update. And as you update, you're losing the opportunity to actually get your job probably. Anyways, that's kind of my experience there. But for the last 30 days, it's 144. So sounds like a lot less than last month, I want to say. And also, it's just not very stable, especially these few days and these few days. So now, after all updates done and the mistakes I did, I'm trying just to keep them running, my rigs. So I have 9 of these running, so we can open one by one. It's the only 13090s. I have mainly 3080s that are not as profitable, so just had to restart this 3090. I don't know what happened to it. And I'm gonna check my file, 132 gigabytes here on the ext4 file there, and let's see if we are running vmm is running there already. So, and it's probably gonna refresh this file. Usually that's what it does, but maybe not until I get the actual job, right? So yeah, so that's the 3090. Just because it's just been restarted, there is no job showing. Number 2 rig, I have 3080 Ti, and also there is no job showing currently if it's running or not, so I can only check by looking at the VM mem and performances here to see what the usage. Yes, it looks like my GPU memory used half of it, so yeah, it's been working, and about 52 gigabytes of RAM, so it's working on some kind of job. I don't know what. Doesn't show what really the job is making right now, so that's another thing, but at least I know this machine 3080 Ti is doing something, so it's probably working. So if we go back here, and my 3080 Ti is this, the DCAD. I'm gonna go to 24 hours, and if I switch to the earning, and my AD machine is right there, that blue, it's, yes, it's currently doing, it's kind of up and down. I can shut everything else off, so I can see just this one. I've been kind of sitting for the last, only doing for the last probably 12 hours. Start doing something a little bit. That's what happened with this AD for the last 7 days. Yeah, it started picking up, I guess. Hopefully with that 1.70 update, it just started doing a little bit more of a, or less stable there for $80 job. That's good a day. All right, so that's number 2 miner here. So that's the first one. That's number 2. Then number 3 is my 4070 Ti. So that I don't see if there's a job there. mem running. Let's see what we have here. Over the GPU, I don't see it's using any memory much. CPU not that busy, and really a little bit of memory. So yeah, I don't think this 4070 fully running the job, though it's hard to say. And it's A for ABA ID. For ABA, it's right over here. Yeah, so it may doing something a little bit dollar job. Let's see, let's just keep on 24 hours. For BBA, yeah, looks like it just dropped, finished the job, and it's just something sitting down there for the last, 4 or 5 hours. So that's what's going on with that machine, I guess. So we go next to number 4. That's all of them. All the rest of them are of 6 of them are 3080s. So let's see. There is not showing anything, but the job looks like there's something running using all 32 gigabytes of memory. GPU, half of the GPU memory out of the 10 gigabytes of GPU. 16 or 10? Yeah, so using some of that and all of the memory and some CPU core. So yeah, looks like working on some sort of a job, but I don't see any report like what's really it's this machine doing. But overall it's like 675, which at least something going on a day. Going to the next one. This one is also 3080. Need to refresh this one real quick so we get rid of that notification. I hate those notifications. They just kind of cover everything. So what I'm gonna do is gonna try to get rid of it by going and turning off this notification. All right. Okay, so that should make it cleared out. And let's see, yeah, doesn't show any progress there at all. So let's see if we are doing anything. Yeah, well, looks like it's that machine also running all the memory used. GPU memory on this 3080 also a little bit used, so not big job, but something running. All the RAM is working on this number 5, right? So we are at number 5 machine, and my number 5 is 9B92. So let's switch to that 9B92 right here. Yeah, so looks like it just started the job, right? We check miner 4 is A27A0. 27A0 right there. Yeah, so it looks like that one been on the job for the last probably 4 hours. So that's not bad. I mean, they're kind of picked up just recently, some of them. So number 5 is just like doing something, nothing for 15 hours, and then just picked up a little bit something at the end of the day. Still better than nothing. So let's look at the next one. Number 6 is our, okay, doesn't show anymore what's calculating. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's running VMM processing. So yeah, there's no memory running on this one. WSL is empty. Yeah, so this machine most likely number 6 not doing anything, and that's the 9183 just right here, right above. So yeah, looks like it was ups and down on this machine, picking up some little jobs and down, finishing. I'm not sure if there is an issue with machine why it's dropping up. then picking up again and then dropping down. So it looks like here is just at the bottom. So kind of just finished last hour job on number 6. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's what it is. Let's see if there's a large file left. 63 gigabytes here. Yeah, should be no problem. Alright, let's go to the next one, number 7. On number 7, I have constantly my monitor turning off, so my remote desktop doesn't work. I have to go to BIOS and disable my CPU monitor support, because it just makes no sense how it's working. Alright, so number 8. So we can see number 7, actually see if it's doing anything. 7717 ID. 7717. Yeah, so it does work on the job right now, but I can't see what's there cooking on the remote desktop. So now number 8 is doing some kind of work too. Looks like their memory we used up a little bit there, 30 gigabytes. WSL looks like all over the Ethernet there. So GPU memory been used as well. So yeah, looks like we have something going on this 3080 at least, right? So let's take a look on that ID. Number 8, it's B981. B981 right there, just to compare. Looks like, yeah, it just started working on this job. So looks like just multiple machines. I've got every almost machine picked up the job except one, right? So number 9. And number 9 looks like running some sort of a job, because they're using some memory, some CPU use, and GPU, at least half of the memory used. Yeah, Ethernet. So yeah, looks like only 21 gigabyte, but their small job probably running. And let's see if it will show me. Yeah, it doesn't show anymore. What's the is there a different way to look at it? Recently was not been following how does, maybe somewhere in the settings. No, yeah, all of them I updated to 1.70 now. So, and actually when you guys do update, make sure you go to your settings and to your advanced settings, obviously workload preference, and then go to advanced option, and make sure your mining here, crypto mining, disabled, because some of my machine enabled crypto mining and is using resources and looks like machine working, but the mining not really doing much. Okay, so that's all my 9 machines. So let me take a look at number 9, DD A7DD. A7, where are you? DD right here. Right, so that is actually been working all day long and still doing the job. It's not the big job, but it's constantly doing something, you know. So that's what it is. You know, like E7, my 39 DC, like it was on the job and then it dropped down and it was pretty much stuck. Something happened there. I just restarted this computer. Yeah, this 3080 Ti kind of going up. Yeah, so they're all over the place. Look, it's not like only a few machines are just kind of stable there on 3080s, but the other ones just up and down, up and down. So yeah, that's what I have with the salad. I don't know if what you guys doing with that, if it's kind of also to the age. So we'll see for a few more days, and just trying to keep it stably running now after those updates, you know, since here it was like horrible there on 29s, somewhere there. That's where 1.70 update came out. So now it's back to around $7 per day, which is for 9 rigs. Obviously it's not much, but Doesn't use a lot of memory all the time. It just on the solid, like my current actually, oh wow, it's actually picked up to 2200. Well, just because remember I opened all of my rigs, and every time you open all of your remote desktop, you add in like 100 watts per each. So I just added probably 1000 watts just by opening all this remote desktop, right? So if we go now back, we'll probably drop it to about I would say 1200 watts. Not 1200, but from 2600 probably to 1600, I should say. But yeah, it didn't drop yet. Wonder takes a while. I just closed all remote desktops, so we should see the drop. But again, the multiple machine picked up the jobs, so my guess is there that the jobs were picked up, and when machine is running, it's probably doing 38 is like 300 to 350 watts using 3090 like up to 500 watts on the full, like on big job, and then 3080 Ti, but also about 400 and 4070 Ti, somewhere around those numbers. So if all machines gonna run, all 9 of them, let's say average 300 watts, that's 2700 watts. So that's what we see. Only one machine is not running, so that's where we at. And when we pick the remote desktop, it's just when it's picked up to 2600, so about 600 extra watts was added. Now it's back to 2000, and it's, look how it's fluctuated. It goes to 24, 26, and then drops to 17. So yeah, a lot of fluctuating when you know, the rig is at work. So that's what I'm getting there with my solid, I guess, mining. And just need to watch closely to see if this graph gonna go any more stable or not, because if it's under $7-8, probably not really making sense, especially like here. This is just ridiculously low right there. I'm supposed to be getting on these machines roughly, I think, about 10. I should see $10 a day for 9 rigs. Obviously it's not all 3090s, it's like only one 3090, so I shouldn't expect like all of them running, right? Anyways, that's it for this my solid update, I guess. For the months, it was not really good months, but that's all I got there. Just hope you guys like it. Click the like button, consider subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you on the next update video.